In one of our version 17 video tutorials called Making and Saving a Custom Unit, it was demonstrated how you can take editable parts such as a tall carcass and a wall door and these two pot drawers and link them together as a grouped unit that could be added to any design. If we take a look at our item list at these objects, T-carcass, pot drawer, and wall door, they're all separate items on the item list. And so if we're looking at costing, we might not have these so close together in a large design, and it may become difficult to know which item is associated to a carcass. In this video tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how you can link these objects to a carcass and then save that as a grouped unit so that they'll appear grouped together on the item list as well. In my design, I already have another tall carcass, and what I'm going to do is open my link in Pallette. Now, by default, the all option will not be checked on your link in Pallette, and you'll see without it checked, we don't have any objects inside this area of the screen to add to the design. Some objects have items that are already associated to them for linking, and they would then appear by default in this area that you can just link them by standard. I'm going to select the all option, and what you'll see that this lists every single object inside the Fusion QM catalog, making it available to link to our tall carcass. Other things that we see here is the link non-standard object. If we select the link non-standard, what this does is it opens up the base file with every single drawing that we have available in our base file, and you can see there's quite a large list of different types of things that we can look at linking. If we select the Frankie Sinks group, you'll see there that it brings out all these 3D objects that can be linked. I'm just going to cancel there. We're not going to be using non-standard objects. We have the link at cursor option. Now if we select this, wherever the cursor is situated in the design, if I position it in the middle, that is where it will link my object to. If I deselect the link at cursor object, then it will place it at the start point of the unit that we're linking the object to, but at the default height that the unit is supposed to be pulled in. To demonstrate this, I'm going to add a W door. Now we'll see that the height, length, depth and height that we have is the default sizes for the W door, and that is controlled by these options at the base here. Linked unit means that we are using the default unit size for the object that we've selected in this list. If we select main unit, it adopts the size of the unit that we have selected. In this case, 600 by 600 by 2150. I'm going to keep the linked unit object selected, and we're going to link this. And we see that it places the unit at the start point, but at the default height that a wall door is to be thrown into a design. We'll also see a clash warning. If I select OK, go back to my plan view, we'll see that the object has been placed at a start point at the back of the unit. We can just drag this then to the front. It's quick and easy. Go back to elevation view, and then we'll resize this door as we need to. I'm just going to demonstrate at cursor. If I select the W door again and select the at cursor point and link it, we'll see that it throws it where the cursor was, but also once again at the default height category that this door is set to place into a design. Alright, so now we understand how to link these objects. So I'm going to select the carcass again, and I'm going to turn off the at cursor point, and I now need to add the two pot drawers. I'm going to type in 600 by 360, link the pot drawer, click OK, go back to plan view, select my pot drawer, sorry, we'll cancel that. There, place the pot drawer at the front of the unit, go back to elevation, and we'll link another object. Now I need to be careful in this case because right now I have my pot drawer selected, and if I was to link this pot drawer, it would link it to this pot drawer in the design. So we just need to click on our carcass, tall carcass, and type in pot again, type in our dimensions 600 by 360, and link the pot drawer. Click OK. Once again it's clashed. If we go back to plan view, we see that the pot drawer has been placed here. I know that my Depth of the tall carcass is 600, so I'm just going to move the pot drawer to the front of the unit by typing in 600 as a measurement. It's also at the bottom here, so I can click and move this up to the position that I need. Select my wall door, move that down to the position I need there. Click on information and type in the size of the door that I'll need to cover the rest of the carcass. Now if we go back to our item list, what we'll see here is a tall carcass, position number 2, and linked to it is 2.1 W door with my dimensions, 2.2 pot drawer, and 2.3 pot drawer. If we go to plan view, we can select all these objects, right click and position our cursor, go to our file menu, save as unit group. We'll just call this tall 600, 2 PD for pot drawer, 1 WD for wall drawer, and if we want, we'll give it a description of tall unit, 2 pot drawers, 1 wall door. Select OK. Right click, attach our cursor to the tall carcass, come to our graphic add palette, select grouped units, and there we have it, T600. We'll add that to the design, click OK, go back to our item list, and there we have object 12, 12.1, 12.2, and 12.3 all linked, allowing you to read the objects linked together a lot easier.